right now we are staying in Ninh Binh city, and then one of the very famous province in Vietnam. So the first day when you go here, you can see that's very famous for ancient citadel. That's Hoa Lu Ancient Capital. You see, this is the gate of the ancient citadel. That's in Hoa Lu Ancient Capital. It's the gate. So, and from here you going to the center of have two temples, that's the Dinh Temple and Le Temple. You take about 6 kilometers, about 15 minutes by driving car from here and going to see and to temple. And let's follow me and we go to see and how is the Dinh and Le Temple and for Hoa Lu Ancient Citadel now. Go, let's go. So after 15 minutes and from Welcome Gate, it's now we are in the center of the Hoa Lu Ancient Capital. So it's now you see the gate and inside and have two temple and worship and the king, that the Dinh Temple and King Temple and Le Temple. So now we go to inside to know about the history and architecture of the king temple. So before you go to inside to see and visit the king and the Le Temple, you go here to a ticket station here, and for buy the ticket for adults at 20,000 for one person, and children from 6 to 15 years old and 10 person, and children under 6 years old and free. So let's go. You see the water buffalo here. Why here? So when you go here, you can see that the lady have one water buffalo with this what kind of grass, but in the bathtub. And the founder of citadel of the country of Vietnam, that's the king name, and Dinh King, yeah. Dinh Tien Hoang in Vietnamese, and you can easy to understand Dinh King. And by the way, like this, and with the water buffalo, and to be the leader for the enemy, right? So the means of transportation when used and were very fun, a lot of fun when you take an easy biking and in Hoa Lu. And by the way, you also see a lot of destinations around Hoa Lu Ancient Citadel here. So you can go into Tuyệt Tình Cốc or go into Tam Cốc, Big Dome, and take the boat trip and go into Bai Dinh Pagoda. And because Ninh Binh to be very famous in Vietnam and attract a lot of tourists go here. And for the 2022 and 2023, it's about 3 or 5 million and travelers go to here and to go to Ninh Binh and also and going to Hoa Lu Ancient Capital. So right now we in ancient capital of Vietnam, that's Hoa Lu, and one of the first temple you see, that's a very ancient temple, that's in Vua Dinh Tien Hoang, that's Tien Hoang king for the temple. And the first you go to inside to see and the architecture, unique architecture, and also the history and the culture of Vietnam. So you understand more about Vietnam. So we went going through the ancient gate That's the ancient gate. So you see very Vietnamese architecture that can have two roofs. Yeah, and go inside. Sorry. Yeah. So when you go here, you see an overview and the temple here, and this is the first gate, and then this is the second gate. So after the main gate, we go into second gate here. You see that's a very Vietnamese architecture with wood and Vietnamese Thai roof. So have a three section and has two section, and also have a very big stone that's in a long, that's in Golden dragon bed, and that's a bed for the king, and but a symbol for very sacred, yeah, sacred area. So this is the center gate, and then for the king and for the important event, and for the people, and go to the both side of the gates. Going to the first one, the section here, you should have two walls and both of sides, and make the atmosphere and to be in very calm and very quiet, and make more sacred, and for the bread and the people go here and should and for respect to the king. And also, and after the three gate, and go into inside and for the worship area. So after and the third and gate, you go into inside the section, and very sacred and very important in for Dinh temple. And in the first, you look, and here have two houses, and in the both side of the temple. And before and go to inside the worshiping section. So and this in has a long house, and for the medicine and for the shoulder, for the guards, and before and going to and say the first word and to the king, have to and prepare and for talking and discussion before go to inside and for to meet the king. Yeah. After we go into the three section, and we go into the most and very sacred and place that's in the worshiping section. You go here, so you can see that's here and very sacred and the first worshiping room. So when you go here and inside have a three section, the first section and the center and the final one. So within the symbol for the king, and this is the stone bed and the bed for the king. And then now and follow me and go to inside. You can learn about that's the very Vietnamese architecture for the temple and pagoda. So you know this is a very important room. That's the worshiping room, and so in before you go to inside here, that in the first room, that's the offering room. You go here, that's the worshiping room, and the local people are in the bath-time and the medicine or the soda or the servants, the people, and go to here and pray. Yeah, pray the king like this. So. Also to go inside in the final room, that the very important, the most important room that's in wood, and the statue for the king. So and this then the most time it close and only open for the important day that for the Lunar New Year's, that or for the worshiping days. Yeah.